It may appear that I'm okay in all of my vlogs, but it's been really hard to show vulnerability for me this time. I'm not really sure why that is, because normally I'm open and okay with being vulnerable with you guys, but this time has been particularly hard. I've been struggling.
My name's Olivia. I was born with a rare genetic condition.
We'll lose the battle.
My suffering does not define me. With every battle I face, I am made stronger through faith.
I'm free! Yeah. Hi guys. So, today I'm just going to show you what my life is like with Ehlers Danlos Syndrome post-sepsis with comorbid conditions. So if you guys have been watching my videos, you know that I spent 8 days in the hospital from sepsis, and if you guys don't know this, sepsis is a somewhat chronic condition. It's not something that just completely goes away after you recover from it. It's something that you struggle with even after leaving the hospital. I'm still on IV antibiotics, and I am wearing a shirt, if you're wondering. Well, not really a shirt, it's a bandeau, but that's because I am showing you guys what my day consists of. Right now I have to change the dressing on my port because my nurse didn't do a perfect job at covering it, and especially since my immune system is nearly non-existent right now, I want to take all precautions and just be extremely careful with everything that I'm doing to protect myself from getting sepsis again, and also from just getting sick, because getting sick could be really dangerous for me. So yeah, I'm about to change this dressing out, and then I have to wiggle my way upstairs and bathe myself, and then I have to do IV antibiotics and an infusion, hook up to my feeding tube, and I'm also a college student, so I have to check in with my professors. I have to let them know what's going on. It's hard for me to admit this, but I haven't even contacted my professors right at this point. I have only contacted my advisor. So yeah. If you guys have been watching my videos, then it may appear that I'm okay in all of my vlogs, but it's been really hard to show vulnerability for me this time. I'm not really sure why that is, because normally I'm open and okay with being vulnerable with you guys, but this time has been particularly hard. I've been struggling a lot. I just want to get back to life as it was before I got sepsis. It's been really hard, but that being said, I'm gonna show you guys how at least today goes. We'll see how that goes. Starting out by first off calling my home pharmacy, because they messed up my order, and I did not receive all the supplies that I was supposed to, so I gotta call them.
Home Care Pharmacy, it's Corey. I'm here for you.
Hi, Corey. This is Olivia Rabideau. I'm calling because I did not receive nearly enough supplies in this last order that I received.
Okay. Now, some of those we understand and others you didn't. So what all are we missing? And I will make sure we get
But I only received one bio patch, one dressing change kit, pretty much like one of everything except for my tubing, the red caps, the swab caps, like the disinfecting ones, the batteries, and the medications. So the rest, though, I only received one of each.
Okay, so I think I can answer this. I'm not the customer service specialist, so I don't know all the supplies, but I believe the answer to that is because you're getting IV antibiotics and you're getting a weekly delivery instead of sending out a full month of the other supplies plus the antibiotic delivery, they're basically sending you 1 week at a time while on the IV antibiotics. So when they sent just one of each of those things, it was because they thought you had one in the home and then they were sending you one for the following week. Dressing, we'd send you another one next week when we send you more antibiotics. But if we're completely out, that is no problem at all. We can get you more. But I think they just switched over from sending 4 or 5 at a time because that's a month to 1 week, and that was it. So if it was wrong, that is no problem. We will fix it and send you supplies. But I think that was the case.
Oh, okay, that makes a lot of sense. I think the only thing that I need at this point then is a new dressing change kit because there was a hole in the dressing change kit.
Okay.
And then I need, what was it? Oh, 2 extra tegaderms because right now I just got a fresh port, so it needs covered a little bit more because there's glue on the site.
Yep.
And I think that's about it.
So I'm going to send you a few extra dressing change kits and then 2 extra tegaderms right now. I will warn you 2 things. One, currently bio patches are on back order. So in the future, we won't send those unless we have them. As soon as we get them, we send them with all our patients. But the fact that you got one is pretty amazing because we ran out of those either yesterday or 3 days ago. I'm not sure.
Oh, okay.
So you got one at least, so that's good. But we just don't have those in stock. 2, your doctor is a care. Dr. King back, and they said we're going to fill this last IV fluid, but they said from now on your cardiologist needs to write for your IV fluids as well. They said they need to be following it, they need to be taking care of it, not Dr. King. Well, I'll talk to the patient here within the next week anyways, and I'll let them know, but we just sent you a month, so you have like at least 3-4 weeks. We will send it to your cardiologist.
Okay.
To ask for refills, but they're the ones that will be following it from now on.
Okay.
Which cardiologist do you actually see? Because we have a few on profile with us.
Okay.
Maybe it's in Lafayette, that's no problem at all.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
But for now, I'm going to send you a few dressings, a few tegaderms for now, okay?
Okay, that sounds good. Thank you.
Alright, you're welcome. Bye.
Bye. Got that checked off the list. Not sure if you guys, I'm not sure what you guys can hear right now because I'm not even sure how good the audio is on this camera. It's my first time using it actually. But anyways, we're gonna move on now. So I just have to change this dressing and I have to grab a few things first. So I'll be right back. Okay, got everything I need. Yeah, so I opened my box back there. It's the heart monitor box. And I looked inside at what I needed and shut the box. There's 2 boxes. One is the big box you see back there, and then there's like one smaller box inside. I opened both boxes, looked inside, and shut both boxes, and I didn't realize I just looked at what I needed and didn't grab it. This is something that's been going on since getting sepsis, is that my brain fog is really bad. Like, half the time I don't know where my brain is. But, so, I had to get more electrodes because I have to, I don't even know if I'm going to put on new ones right now because I have to bathe after this anyways, so I might just take them off, charge the little monitor thing, and hook back up after I'm done, but we'll see. So, first off, I got my scissors to cut up some Tegaderm, and then some sticky stuff to help my dressing stick better. And I ran out of giant Tegaderm, which is why I just got some more from my home pharmacy. So I got some giant Tegaderm. But yeah, sanitizing hands first.
Perfect. Perfect.
Okay, so now that I have my port properly covered, I'm just gonna go wiggle my way upstairs and bathe, and then I'll be back to put on new electrodes. Right now I just left this one off, but yeah, I'll be back to update you guys after I'm done bathing. Just got done bathing myself and getting downstairs. I was exhausted. I probably should have took my heart monitor upstairs with me just to capture the episode. But this thing has been going off nonstop. So this is how the heart monitor works. If you watch my last video, you'll see that I just finished charging it. It only needs charged every other day, and I just charged it like not even that long ago, so it still had almost a full charge. But what am I trying to say? I figured if I'm going to remove it, why not charge it while it's off, because I can't shower with it since it's not the patch. But okay, so taking this entire thing and threading it through. Hooking up to my feeding tube pretty late, but and I'm really starting to feel it. And my hair is pretty crazy because it's still not done drying, and I have to flip it side to side to keep it, to help it continue to dry pretty much. But anyways, so what was I doing? Oh yeah. First I'm going to I'm trying to figure out what I want to do first. First I'm going to wipe it down and put on some of this, but I want to explain things a little bit because there was something that happened last night that I didn't explain to you guys yet, and that is that last night I went to the hospital because my fever has returned. It was 100.7 shortly before leaving for the hospital. So yeah, I don't know, things have been kind of crazy. I was really scared because I called the infectious disease doctor that's been working with me, and they advised me to go into the hospital to check and see if the sepsis is back. The hospital doctor that was there tonight does not think that the sepsis came back. Sorry for the background noise as well. My house is never empty because it's not my house, it's my parents' house, but yeah, it's never empty. But anyways, so the infectious disease doctor suggested or recommended that I go back to the hospital. They drew labs and took more blood cultures. Blood cultures take a few days to come back, so I don't know the results of those yet, but they don't believe that the infection has come back, but my blood counts have dropped a lot, and like too low, and that's not a good thing. I have practically no immune system. My anemia is really bad. My labs just don't look great, but because my fever didn't get super high, that's the reason for believing that the sepsis isn't back. So they sent me home, and they just told me to continue to take ibuprofen to keep the fever down, and continue to do my IV antibiotics and my fluids and tube feeds like I normally do, and just keep resting. Yesterday I also had my home nurse come and access my new port. That was pretty painful. Also, the site of my new port and my old port site was looking kind of concerning. So my nurse is the one that initially told me to call infectious disease back and let them know what was going on, and then they recommended me going to the hospital. So anyways, yeah, then they called me today. My blood cultures still aren't back, obviously, because like I said, those take a few days, but my infectious disease doctor wants me to see one of his nurse practitioners to see if there's anything further that needs to be done, or just what the next steps are, pretty much. So that's what's going on right now. It was pretty scary. I was relieved when they told me I got to go home. So yeah. Also, PT came yesterday. They come to my house now, since I'm not a very mobile person. I'm in my wheelchair. So, and also, my appeal is moving along great with insurance for my new custom wheelchair. So that's really good. I should expect to hear back, and also if the answer is yes, then like within a month or two, I should be getting my wheelchair. But yeah, so that's the whole situation. Anyways, now I'm just going to continue connecting to my feeding tube, and then I'm going to give my IV antibiotics and hook up to an infusion. So you guys will get to see all of that as well now.
Perfect. Perfect.
So I'm not exactly sure why my new camera makes all of my videos cool toned. I still don't know what the audio quality is like because I have not edited today's footage. I plan on editing it after I get all my school assignments done, or at least to a point where I know I'll be able to finish by the deadline. But yeah, so I haven't checked in with you guys for a while because I was just doing regular stuff like schoolwork. But anyways, so yeah, just did schoolwork. Getting very, very frustrated with one of my classes right now because it is the class was supposed to start on the 19th. Both my classes were, and apparently my biology class did, but I did not receive any information on my school dashboard where I'm supposed to receive all my information. Not sure what was happening, but there was a whole glitch in the system. So I have not missed any assignments, so that's really good, and I'm getting started on the lesson. I had to read through both school syllabus, and by the time I got done with one of the syllabuses, I realized the class is inaccessible. So yeah, had to message my disabilities office and let them know my situation and also the whole class's situation. And then I also messaged my academic advisor because it's really wrong to make students pay for classes that they can't access and still be expected to turn in assignments. I found out that there is a student that is giving off, it's kind of hard to explain. The professor is using a student to give off information. The professor's not contacting the class herself. Hold on one second, that's my sister. Okay, anyways, that was just my sister. I'm going to continue explaining what was happening. So anyways, so the professor, I've said that twice now, anyways, okay. The professor has contacted a student to give off all the information for the class. It's pretty ridiculous because the student is relaying information that the professor should be giving us. We have no way of contacting the professor or the professor's supervisor. Not even sure how the student ended up doing that, but she did. And so the professor has just been communicating to her what she wants to communicate to the rest of the class, and the student has been relaying all information to us, including assignments, assignment criteria, assignment due dates, assignment quizzes as an assignment, and how we're going to figure out how to do the quizzes and tests without an actual student dashboard to do our assignments on. It's pretty ridiculous. So I contacted my academic advisor, and my academic advisor is contacting the program's chair. And if I don't get anywhere by tomorrow afternoon, and I literally mean it, tomorrow afternoon, because some assignments are due soon, and I still have no idea of gathering all this information from a dyslexic standpoint, because it is so hard to read an entire paragraph full of all the information that I need to complete assignments, including criteria, due dates, rubric, but there's no actual rubric. It's just outrageous. So if I don't hear anything by my academic advisor or the program's chair by tomorrow afternoon, I am contacting my, I sound like what people call a Karen, but I'm going to have to contact my, my entire school's administration board, because I have no way of doing my assignments. It's just so frustrating, and I'm already paid like $400+ for the class, and I have to pay $300 more for a textbook, which I haven't invested in just yet because there's no class to buy a textbook for. So yeah, anyways, so that's what I've been dealing with all day. Now I'm just crushing my meds. I haven't even set up my infusion because I actually found out that I'm not supposed to be doing my antibiotics too close to my infusions, which I guess my nurse didn't know and she didn't tell me, but I do still have to do daily infusions because of the sepsis taking away from my body. But yeah. Okay, so that's a little bit better, I guess. I have a cool-toned, or not a cool-toned, a warm-toned light in front of me, and I guess it warmed up my skin a little bit, but I also forget that my anemia is pretty bad right now, and that is dark looking. My skin's not as dark as it was before just because my anemia, it got really bad whenever I got sepsis, so my hemoglobin's probably pretty low. I know that it was dropping as I was leaving the hospital. The doctor didn't tell me just how bad it was yesterday, but he said it dropped even more yesterday whenever I was at the hospital. So discharge, it dropped, and then again at my visit at the hospital yesterday. But anyways, yeah, so now just doing an infusion.
Okay. I'm just done doing stuff for the night. I'm exhausted. I did all that stuff you saw today, and even stuff you guys didn't see, obviously, because I can't tape 24 hours or even like 12 hours of footage and cram it into like at least 20 minutes, because I don't like my videos to be that long. But I filmed as much as I could, and all the stuff that I thought you would find interesting. I'm not sure how well I did, but we shall see whenever I edit the footage. But I'm exhausted. I don't know where my little sister is. She was supposed to come in. We were supposed to watch Insurgent. We've been watching Divergent, but we finished that. So, yeah, Insurgent's next. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed watching this vlog and whatnot, then hit that thumbs up. If you guys are not yet subscribed and you've been watching my videos, then hit that subscribe button. I have like 68%. I don't know why it's always the same. It's like it stays at like 70 to 60% even when you guys are 70 to 68%. Even when you guys are subscribing, for some reason my percentage stays there. But yeah, so if you guys are watching my video and you enjoy my videos, then hit that subscribe button, and to receive notifications when I upload new videos, then hit that bell notification sign. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all. Bye.